Hello, good morning. Welcome to this What We Eat in a Day video officially. Lincoln is down for his first nap. I managed to pull myself together a little bit and now it is my turn to find something for breakfast. So while I get things ready, I will do a little recap of what Lincoln has eaten so far and probably refill my coffee. So far you would have seen that Lincoln had some puffs. He is a puff fanatic. I have to like sprinkle some on his tray while I get the rest of his breakfast ready because he just gets so antsy because he's starving in the morning. So I give him some puffs to keep him occupied, and I mixed up some oatmeal, put a little bit of peanut butter in it, just mixed it with water. We used to mix it with breast milk, but now saving the breast milk for the bottles because I'm not pumping as much, and yeah, he likes it just fine, so he gobbled that right up. And then I also ended up giving him some prunes because his poop has been super hard lately, so trying to kind of loosen things up in there for him so that he is more comfortable. And then for me, I just had some coffee with the almond milk creamer that I've been using lately. It's pretty good, don't really have any complaints, but now I need some food. So I think I'm going to make myself a couple eggs, some toast, and put some avocado on that baby. So while I stuff my face, I'll just fill you in. So 2 scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of toast with half of an avocado, and some of the everything seasoning, whatever you want to call it, everything mixture. I don't know. It's really good though. I'm really hooked on it. I found it at Walmart, I think. I also didn't mention that when Lincoln first got up around 6, that's when I nursed him for the first time. Every morning, wake up, that's the first thing that we do in the morning. Come downstairs, do that, then let him play for a little bit, and then he has his food breakfast about an hour after he wakes up. So that's when he had his oatmeal puffs and plums, prunes, same thing, right? And then we played some more, and then he went down for his first nap around 9. So here we are at just about 10. Hopefully he'll sleep till about 10:30ish. When he wakes up again, I'll nurse him again, and we'll play for another like hour or so, and then we'll have his food lunch. In the meantime, while I wait for him to wake up, I am going to, I don't know, try to get some work done around the house, and also put dinner in the crock pot. So I will show you that in just a couple minutes. So good. All right, so I'm going to get dinner going in the crock pot. First up, pro tip, if you use the crock pot often and hate washing it, like probably everyone, these things are amazing. They are the liners, and it just cuts down on the cleaning time so much. Granted, like 75% of the time it ends up like ripping somehow, like when you're scooping stuff out or whatever, but at least you just have to kind of like clean out the liquid in that way. You don't have to scrape out the sides of it because it hasn't been crusting onto the sides of the crock pot all day. So I highly recommend these. You can get them like anywhere probably. So I'm gonna put this in, and I'm also going to put in some frozen chicken thigh fillets. They are boneless, skinless, and then I think I'm gonna go with barbecue for today. Barbecue sounds good. The weather is finally warming up and feeling more like summer, so let's do some barbecue. Lunch is served. We're having some butternut squash, and I'm also going to cut up some of that other half of the avocado that I had this morning. A hack that I have is getting those steamer packets from the freezer section at the grocery store. This is just a butternut squash one, so yesterday I put it in the freezer to thaw it out and cook it and gave them some yesterday, and we have leftovers today and probably some tomorrow too. And it's super easy. And they're super squishy, so he can mush them up in his gums because he doesn't have teeth yet. And he loves them, right? You drink? If you're all done, give it to Mom. If you're all done, just give it to Mom. Yeah, you dropped it again. Yeah. Well, we'll wait. I'm not going to give it back if you're just going to throw it on the floor. How about you have some more squash? You have some right here. Is that piece not good enough for you? What do you want, avocado? Okay. Yes, please. All right. Good. You figured it out? I don't think so. I think we're just chewing on the straw. Yeah. It's a good try. It's a good try. Do you want this water instead? Yeah. Well, as Lincoln gets older, I'm trying to make sure that every meal incorporates something that he can feed to himself so that he's getting good practice with his pincer grasp and understanding how much food he should put in his mouth and how to work it out and, you know, get it all mushed up enough to swallow it. But it's definitely a slow progress, a slow process. We are making progress, but I guess the progress is slow too. Anyways, I digress. I guess I didn't anticipate how, stressful learning how to feed a baby is. Like, I mean, breastfeeding, that whole side of things is one thing, but actually introducing foods, I guess I was just totally thrown for a loop with how complex it is. Not only am I like paranoid of like food allergies and stuff like that, which I didn't anticipate, but I'm also just, it stresses me out, like the gagging and the not choking, he's never really choked, he's definitely gagged and coughed and stuff like that, but never choked where we've had to intervene. But the threat of that freaks me out, and yeah, I thought I was going to be totally on board with like the baby-led weaning because that's like the trendy thing to do these days, I bought a book. I was like totally on board to do it, and I am not cut out for it. Maybe he would have been, but I am not. I was like, nope. At the slightest little bit of gagging when he was 5-6 months old, I was like, nope, doing purees. Doing the purees, and you loved them, and you still love them. Now we're, you know, getting into more like chunky things that are like mashed food, mashed avocado, mashed banana, not like straight liquid, because he's a growing boy. He needs something more to hang on to his stomach, I guess. But yeah, we're still not getting into any crazy foods. We're still pretty safe, rather bland, but he's learning, he's figuring it out. He loves to eat, that's for sure. So as he gets older and as we get closer to his first birthday, when I guess we'll start thinking about weaning, like totally, it'll be a different ball game. But right now I think we're just pacing ourselves, and what I feel most comfortable doing is making sure he can practice feeding himself, but then also me feeding him as well. Just some balance to make sure that he's getting enough food at his meals, and then also learning how to do it and getting to play with food a little bit too, right? So that is that rant. We're gonna finish up lunch, play for a little bit, and then he will go down for nap number 2. So one thing I've touched on a little bit but really haven't gone into detail about is his nursing schedule. So I might have said it earlier that the routine is that first thing in the morning, once he wakes up, I will nurse him. Then he won't nurse again until he wakes up from his first nap. So that's about a 4-hour. Hi. It's about a 4-hour gap between nursing sessions there. Yeah. And then we're kind of transitioning between him having a feed before his second nap and then after, to just having one after his nap. He likes to fall asleep on me when I feed him before his nap. Yeah, you do. And so then he gets really cranky when I try to unlatch him and put him in his bed, and yeah, that's a lot. So kind of depends on the day, depends on, I don't know, it kind of depends on the day. But today, since we're having lunch a little bit later, we're gonna not have another nursing session before our nap. We'll it's kind of some trial and error, but yeah. You're blocking me, bud. You're blocking me. You're trying to steal the spotlight. And then so, yes, I will nurse him when he gets up from his second nap. And then before, what is happening here? You are a monkey. Oh, my Atlanta. So, yes, nurse him after his second nap. And then a couple hours we'll have dinner. And then before bedtime, he has a bottle of pumped milk, because same situation, when he's getting ready for bed or a nap, he likes to fall asleep when he's nursing. So this has also been something that we incorporated when he was about, I want to say 4 or 5 months old, just to make sure he was getting enough milk at night before sleeping through the night. So it's worked pretty well for us, and we're definitely in that in-between period of transitioning from 5 feedings a day down to 4. So it really depends on the day, and I just try to kind of go with how he's feeling. Whoop. Some days, if he's just like a little extra fussy and we just need to like take a minute, take a breather, sit down, I'll put like another nursing session in there, usually a quick one, but yeah. Yeah, you silly, you funny. But yeah, it really just depends on the day. So that's the nursing schedule for him. He is almost 11 months. He will be 11 months in 2 days. Holy moly, you're gonna be 11 months in 2 days. That means your first birthday is like right around the corner. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. All right, let's go play. I just put Lincoln down for his second nap. He's rolling around quite a bit, fighting it at this point. He's tired, but he's not too happy about nap time. So I am going to get some lunch for me now. Starving. For me, lunch today is going to be leftovers. I have two options. I have a pork roast, potatoes, carrots situation, or a lentil pasta with ground turkey and pasta sauce, which I think I'm going to go for. I also might give myself some of this applesauce that I made yesterday. I baked some apples in the oven and I didn't put any added sugar in it. It is really tart and Lincoln was not the biggest fan. So I think for his dinner tonight, I'm going to try to mix it with something else to make it a little bit less like sour. So yeah, that is what I am having for lunch. Quick update on the prune situation. Well, they worked. We were playing downstairs and all of a sudden I just like, you know, smelt something. So I was like, all right, well, we'll change you when we go upstairs for nap in like 10 minutes. There was no waiting because it was leaking and that doesn't happen anymore. It wasn't like runny and gross. It was just like his diaper was so full that like pee got out. So anyways, on that note, time for lunch. Here is my lunch, homemade applesauce, and then this lentil pasta, what do you call this? Chop suey type thing? Yeah, that's what it's called, chop suey with ground turkey and just regular tomato sauce. So high protein, hopefully very filling because I am hungry. I'm done with lunch now, still hungry, so I will probably find a snack very shortly. Until then, I'm gonna chug some water. I've noticed that being home and like caught up in running around with Lincoln and stuff like that, it's so hard for me to get in the amount of water that I was used to drinking before. And I know it's so important because I'm still breastfeeding and just hydration is just essential. So I take advantage of nap times and try to like chug like a full one of these so I know that I'm getting in the amount of water I want to and need to be getting in. So I'm shooting to have about 3 of these 32-ounce tumblers a day. Usually I get about 2, and on a good day 3+. So I think this is 1. So I got a lot of water to get down. Let's check on this. Smells good. Smells good and barbecue-y. Probably give it like another, we have 2 hours and 18 minutes left. Probably give it another like hour and then take it out, shred it, put it back in. Everyone in the house is taking a nap and I know the second I sit my butt on the couch, I will lose all the motivation that I've had working in my favorite today. So instead of turning on the TV, watching something, I am going to do the polar opposite. I'm gonna go put some bark mulch outside. I also found that I have poop on my shirt from the fiasco a few minutes ago, so might as well ride the train and just totally get the rest of the outfit dirty, right?
You ready to go for a walk? Are you ready?
Try? No? You don't like that? No? Alright. You want some chicken instead? Chicken? Well, this was a fail. Get some sweet potatoes going. You want some sweet potato instead? What about the chicken? Did you like the chicken? You like it? So chicken is definitely a hit. This concoction, not so much. My failed attempt of making the applesauce taste a little bit less tart. You couldn't be fooled, huh? I couldn't trick ya. Let's let these sweet potatoes cool down a little bit more, and then give you the rest of this. This literally has to be one of his like favorite meals yet. You want more? You want more? You got like 2 hands going here. It's your second helping. You're so hungry. Yeah. Is your belly finally full? Is your belly happy? Yeah. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. Yanni's on his way home. When he gets back, we'll probably start Lincoln's bedtime routine, do his bath, and get him his 7-ounce bottle, and then go tuck him in. Once he's good to go for the night, we'll enjoy our dinner. In addition to the chicken and sweet potatoes, I think I'll add some green beans to the lineup. Yeah. Add some green beans in there for us to enjoy. And then I've been having rice cakes. Yes. I've been having rice cakes with peanut butter at night as like a final dessert, bedtime snack type thing. So probably gonna have that as well. But I think that's gonna do it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Are you gonna say goodbye? Say thank you for watching my video. Good job. He also said, oh, was that like and subscribe? Oh, you are a pro already. You goober.